All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. All must hail Biafra. My name is Augustus Mufu from Ogidi in Onitsha province of Biafraland. This message is exclusively for the servants of Most High who are Biafrans. This message is for the pastors, the priests, the bishops, the presbyters, the general overseers, the superintendents, and above all the founders of churches in Biafraland and beyond, more especially the servants of the Most High, as I have earlier mentioned, of Biafrans. I need to ask ourselves this question. If I will ask, I will put it in this form. Are we not the main people that are delaying the coming of Biafra? I believe that we are. Because had it been that the general overseers, the presbyters, the founders of churches, the priests, the pastors can come together and say no to what is evil, if they will come together, if we will come together and say no to what is evil in Nigeria, I believe that this journey would have been stopped before now. I believe that this journey would have been a conclusive one by this time. But because some of us have decided to be praying for Nigeria, to be praying for the same country, they call it country, okay, that has been their problem. How can you be with your enemy and you always pray for the progress of that enemy? So that's why I put that question like that. I believe that we are the people delaying the coming of Biafra. I am not a visionary. I am not a dreamer. God did not reveal anything to me, but I do read the Bible. And in the same Bible, I see our character, I see our behaviors. Then I notice that our behaviors are that of Balaam before Balak. We love the wages of the unrighteousness. We love what we get from Nigeria. We love what they can give us rather than speaking the word of God to Nigerians. Rather than speaking the word of God to the country Nigeria. Let me remind us another biblical incident. Do we remember what Samuel did for Saul? And God called him and said to him, "My son Samuel, I have rejected Saul. There's no point pleading. There's no point asking. There's no point praying on behalf of him. And Samuel stopped. Today, this is what we are doing. Nigeria has been rejected, and we are still praying for Nigeria. Do you remember after the war? Nigeria came up with the 3 R's. They said that they are going to reconstruct, they are going to rehabilitate, and they are going to reconcile. And at the end of the day, they did nothing. Look at Nigeria we are praying for. Over 50 years we have been praying for Nigeria after the war. Nigeria sodomized a man in presence of the wife and the behaviors. Then I notice that our behaviors are that of Balaam before Balak. We love the wages of the unrighteousness. We love what we get from Nigeria. We love what they can give us rather than speaking the word of God to Nigerians. Rather than speaking the word of God to the country Nigeria. Let me remind us another biblical incident. Do we remember what Samuel did for Saul? And God called him and said to him, "My son Samuel, I have rejected Saul." There's no point pleading. There's no point asking. There's no point praying on behalf of him. And Samuel stopped. Today, this is what we are doing. Nigeria has been rejected, and we are still praying for Nigeria. Do you remember after the war? Nigeria came up with the 3 R's. They said that they are going to reconstruct, they are going to rehabilitate, and they are going to reconcile. And at the end of the day, they did nothing. Look at Nigeria we are praying for. Over 50 years we have been praying for Nigeria after the war. Nigeria sodomized a man in presence of the wife and the 9-year daughter. No arrest was made. Nigeria molested a 9-year-old girl in the presence of the father and the mother. No arrest was made. Nigeria turned the wife into a satisfying machine in the presence of the man and the daughter. No arrest was made. In the recent years, over 400 churches were burned to ashes. No arrest was made. Many thousands of Christians were killed. No arrest was made. Nigeria is the only country that can assume the killers into the army and police. And this is the country the priests, the pastors, the general overseers, the church founders, the presbyters are praying for. What are we praying for? From the Bible we know that God has rejected such a country. God's eye cannot see evil, can never behold iniquity. And the servants of the Most High are praying for such a country. My brethren, we need to ask ourselves questions. Are we Balaam before Balak? Are we Jeremiah? Are we Elijah before Ahab? Who are we? What are we doing? Are we Nathan before David? Who are we? What are we doing? We need to ask ourselves this question personally. What I'm doing, is God pleased? What I'm saying, is God pleased? The way I do it, is it the will of God? This message is especially to remember the lost heroes, those that paid the greatest price for you and for me to live. This message is just to remember them. Thank you, and let us rethink on what we are doing as the pastors, priests, and the servants of the Most High in Biafran land, as Biafrans. Thank you, and God bless each and every one of us.